Hello, friends. The other day I was listening to a pastor and he talked about how when we allow our minds to burden us down with guilt, we're actually giving the devil handlebars on our backs, and that gives him the freedom to steer us where he wants us to go. We need to hand it over to Christ. Now, when I was thinking about this, I was thinking, well, it's kind of like being yoked to the devil and God at the same time. But then I thought, well, that's not right, because we are not, tethered to Christ. He doesn't force us to be yoked to him. And so that didn't quite work. And so I thought, really, I thought to myself, really, it's the opposite. Like, we can be yoked to Satan, but Christ is the one that frees us from that burden, from that yoke. I mean, we no longer will be yoked, tethered to the devil. Like, he will no longer be able to control us if we allow Christ to break that burden up. And I just love this new song that I came out with, because it talks about how, guilty feelings can make us feel so burdened down, like we're drowning in a sea of shame. And this new song talks about breaking free from that, and like, you can stand on the shore. Christ will save you, and you can stand on the shore and look at your feelings that are getting washed away. And so I'm going to be sharing that soon. It is on SoundCloud, if you're on SoundCloud, but and you can download it, but I will be making a video hopefully soon. But so it talks about that. But anyway, a little plug there. Christ moves with grace, freedom, and light, while the enemy pulls us backward into shame, condemnation, and darkness. Christ does not control us. I mean, we have the complete ability to choose whether or not we're going to follow Christ or not. And it's not necessarily like choosing Christ or choosing Satan. I mean, it is possible to not choose either, but that's pretty much the same path as if you had chosen Satan. Not everybody who doesn't follow Christ is a Satanist. I mean, there's some people who just follow nobody. And, I really wish I could get to know more people that are in that position, because it would help me understand their point of view. I mean, I understand my point of view. I myself just really love the freedom and love and just excitement that I get from following Christ, but I know that it's not for everybody. And I'm starting to realize, the more people I talk to, that it really is a big decision, because people want to control their life themselves, and they don't like the idea of Christ controlling their life. It's really not necessarily super controlling your life. It's just something you choose. You choose to follow a more Christ-like path because that's what you want to do. It's a choice. But a lot of people don't want that, and that's fine, but it's sad, because they will be on the path to hell, and so it's really sad, but we just have to pray for them. So, do you have unresolved guilt that is holding you back from complete surrender and freedom with Christ? Our burdened minds, it gives the devil control. The yoke is tied to us, but Christ gives us the freedom that we need to break free. Yesterday I did what I always feared. I've been starting to use a locker sometimes when I'm at work, and I have a padlock. Well, I always feared that one day I would lock the key in the locker, and I did, because I was trying to get things put away so that I could leave, and I locked the key in the locker. Well, luckily we have bolt cutters, and I cut the lock, and I was just thinking, I'm going to see if it would be interesting to have the analogy of, let's say you are trapped, mentally, in that locker. Christ is the one that breaks. I mean, I had to get bolt cutters and cut my padlock off. And Christ is the one that would get the bolt cutters and cut you out of the locker that you're stuck in. And, Christ forgave the people that crucified him. And so a lot of people just think, oh, I've done so many terrible things. There's no way Christ is going to forgive me. But I'm telling you, he forgave the people that crucified him, that mocked him. He said on the cross, forgive them, for they know not what they do. You know, and so if he can forgive them, he definitely can forgive you. And so, yep. So I just wanted to share that little message with you. Let me know your thoughts on this and subscribe so that you can hear more posts like this. I want to try to do more audio posts like this. I mean, this is really kind of my preferred method, but you know, I do like the videos too. And I'm really excited about my Psalms series that I will be starting July 17th. I'm very excited, and I just think it's going to be great. And it'll be great to have something to share with you that's a program, and Phil and I can do it together. And so, like, it's just going to be great. I think it's just going to be so fun. And so we shall see. And so please subscribe so that we can all connect together in this great, great journey to Christ, because we're all on the same journey, and you know, we can do so much more when we work together. So anyway, bye-bye.